Our Deirdre Bosa joins us with Airbnb CEO Brian Chesky for today's Tech Check segment. Deirdre, with more on the news.
Sarah, thank you. And Brian, hi, thanks for being with us. It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
A lot of the updates that you announced this morning focus on more transparency, better affordability. I want to show our audience this chart, which you guys published. It shows that prices are now rising faster at hotels versus Airbnbs. Brian, this is great for people renting on Airbnb, but less so for the hosts, right? The people renting out their homes. How are you making sure that they, the hosts, continue to benefit from being on the platform, that they're not losing money here?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably good to say that, over the last year, hotel prices globally are up 10%, while Airbnb prices are down 1%. This is data as of July. Now, we want to make sure it's a win-win for hosts. And what we've actually found is if hosts charge a better value, they often make more money because they don't run at 80, 90% occupancy rates like hotels. And so one of the best things they can do is provide more value so they can book more nights because their occupancy is much lower. So we're able to see within reason, this can be a win-win for both guests and hosts.
Do you expect this current trajectory to continue? That is, do you think that nightly rates for Airbnbs will continue to fall?
I think that what's likely to happen next year is hopefully Airbnb prices will not go up. They'll either be the same, they could go down a little bit, and I think hotel prices will probably rise. The reason I think that is because on the last earnings calls, a lot of the hotel CEOs expressed optimism that they would be able to raise prices. You know, Airbnb's always been known as an affordable alternative for a hotel. So long as we are that affordable alternative, I think we're going to all continue to thrive.
Right. And so something that you focused on the recent set of updates are cleaning fees. You hear a lot of complaints,
Yes.
Just anecdotally about them. Where are they going? Are they being passed on to the hosts? How do you make sure that listings are still clean, they still meet certain requirements, but they're becoming more affordable to the guests?
Yeah, I mean, it's really important that you feel like you're not charged onerous fees when you come to Airbnb. And that means that now we have an upfront pricing display. You can turn the toggle on. You can see the total price. About a third of people do that. But we now have about nearly 3 million listings in Airbnb that do not charge a cleaning fee. And over the last year, we've worked with hosts. In 250,000 hosts have either removed their cleaning fee or lowered them. Again, this is all about going back to a bigger idea, Deirdre. We've been listening to our community. I want to be one of those CEOs that's constantly listening to customers. Yeah. And customers tell us they want affordable listings, and they want to make sure the service is reliable. So we are continue to make updates.
Right, and you've done that while increasing your profitability. But I guess same question, though, where are the cleaning fees going if they're not now being paid for by the guest? Who's paying for them? Who's cleaning?
Well, the hosts are essentially offering better value. If a host lowers their cleaning fee, what they're really doing is offering a better value for guests. The way the host makes up for that financially is hopefully they get more bookings. They fill up more nights a month. And so hopefully, as I said, this can be a win-win for both. Obviously, we want to provide as good as a value as possible for guests. It's still got to work economically for hosts, and we're not the ones that charge. So it's all about finding this balance.
Right. Brian, I'm wondering if the regulation playbook has changed as Airbnb has become bigger. You know, you're seeing that crackdown in New York. You've seen crackdowns in the past. What's different or not different about it this time? And what's your playbook this time around?
You know, it's quite different. I remember, Deirdre, when we first met years ago, people were asking, would Airbnb continue to exist in a world of regulation? Now they're asking, how is it going to exist? 80% of our top 200 markets have regulation on the book. What I've learned, the thing I'm surprised by, is how different every city is. Every city has chosen very bespoke ways to approach this. But we actually have regulations in the book in most cities. Most cities are pretty stable. I think that we've become a very important part of local economies. We've collected and remitted billions of dollars of hotel tax. So we're always going to be regulated. We're always going to be at the table so long as we're relevant. But I think things are actually calmer than they have been in the past, notwithstanding a couple specific cities.